Hey folks, welcome to a stream. Trying out a whole new situation here, so bear with me if it don't work. But I figured I'd give you guys a little something nicer to look at maybe. And let me see if I can actually get my chat. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I think we're looking pretty good. How's everybody doing? Alright, there we go. Now we're actually streaming. Cool. So, everybody, welcome to the stream. Got a whole new situation going on here. I have no idea if that's too loud or not. But we also have other fun stuff like wheel spinning. What is going on here? So, I mean, I figured I would have something to make the stream a little more exciting for all of us. So, I figure I'm going to add in other stuff like that. Maybe opportunities for you guys to see if you can get me drunk or get me to sing songs or whatever weird stuff. But I figured that would be pretty cool. You know, always a good time. But yeah, I'm super pumped to see everybody around. How have y'all been? What's up, Eleanor? You crazy man. I figured I'm gonna go psycho mode up in this thing. Up in the Tower of Doom, because that sounds fun to do. I just gotta get my actual tracker thing. So the team that I'm using for the Tower of Doom right now is actually like all kinds of not good for delving, which is gonna make this really fun, I think. Just because it makes no sense at all that I would be using this team, because I could die any moment, but I just think that makes it fun. And what better way to stream content than to make things fun? So that's what we do. I hopefully also fixed the lag on this one. I remember everyone was talking about how last stream I had really bad lag. So I'm kind of hoping this time we don't have all that bad lag situation going on. But yeah, let's jump into this bad boy. So I pretty much just decided I was going to use my green attack team here that we got last stream. And it's kind of funny, because it's completely suicidal. I mean, it totally works. It's just kind of one of those things where this could go extremely poorly if I don't play smart. So that makes it super duper fun. And then... like this. We just see if that works. And that's gonna be the way it goes. And then we do this when it makes sense. And since we're rolling this with Archer, we might just straight up kill fools. Oh no. Well, thank God I reduced his attack before all that went off. That's a good one. That's a good one. And there's no brown matches that I can see, which is no fun. Also, let me know if the music's too loud or not loud enough or whatever. I figured I would do that. Also, let me know how the stream delay and all that other nonsense is. I'm like definitely tweaking all my settings to see if I can make this as good for everybody as I can. 'Cause I want to entertain you. Make this bigger so I don't distract myself. Alright, now we're good. Oh no. Alright, we are still good. Kind of. Oh yeah. I mean, we'll win regardless at this point. Just stabby stabby. Luck scroll for me. And then the other room is the legendary, so we go with that. Hope everyone had an awesome week. My week was, I don't know, it was interesting, I guess. I definitely missed streaming, so I'm glad I'm gonna have a chance to do that for all of you. And that, oh yeah, 500 something damage. Why not? This would be a mistake. Let's try it. Me needs some browns. Let's see how this works. Cool. Browns, no. Greens, yes. Browns, kinda. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Nice, happy death dealing time. Kapow. Oh no. Okay, good. That's what I'm talking about with this team. It's so scary to use. Let's make you hit less. And we win. Hooray for us. So yeah, I'm totally leveling up my archer as well. It's kind of one of those things where I really like the archer class, actually, I've discovered. This team actually very specifically is what allows me to like archer as a class. So I mean, this dude's just straight dead. I mean, that's what better reason to like a class than that. This is actually super scary of a board because I am not set up to take skull damage, and I don't have any of the matches that I want. So we're gonna live on the wild side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got the greens. And we don't have the browns. And we have reds, but we don't have that. Are we going to the wild side? Yeah, we are. What? Oh lord. May God have mercy on our soul. Alright, good. We stole enough attack that wasn't too bad. Thank God for that. Hey, what's up, Razor? Don't have the browns that I want. Oh yeah, but the Wild Queen is a thing. Oh good, I messed with my settings like a lot to see if I could fix it. Just for you guys. Because I know how frustrated all of you guys were last time around, so I definitely didn't want to do that. As far as redeem codes this time around, I think I'm gonna set the first one for 20 viewers. So if we can get ourselves to good old 20, I'll hand out the first redeem code. Because I'm a redeem code pimp like that. That's how I roll. Kinda sad I really have to get a hold of Salty again, because after I hand out the next two, I am out. And I definitely don't want to be out. I want to make sure I can keep giving you guys the love. Oh yeah. This team is silly. This team is like such a troll team to use. What else do we have? Epic and then legendary. Like, by all means, do not copy this team to use for your invasion if you're still doing them. Razor, she only gave me 5 of them, and then if you remember that one day when I tried to give them to you guys, it didn't work, so like, I used 2, and then I just didn't have any, like, reserves after these, so once I use up these, I'm gonna have to beg to receive more, I think. But yeah, that one code not working definitely cut into my ability to, like, just hand out the codes. I was watching Tessa's streamers earlier, and it sounds like he must get, like, a handful of them at a time. Like, it sounds like he gets... Oh, what the... I mean, thank God for entangles, but Jesus. Yeah, so I don't get nearly as many codes as he does. I think I'm still in like a trial period as far as the devs are concerned, which, you know, makes sense, I guess. Definitely don't want to be causing any trouble. So I'm just gracious I got what I got. This team is silly. Like, I seriously am just gonna cast this off and just hope it kills him. Sure. Because why not? Why wouldn't it kill them? Now, as tempting as it would be to be dishonorable with my redeem codes, I'm actually trying to be as good a guy as I possibly can. I almost missed that straight up. Oh, this board is some nonsense for me. Do not have anything that I want. Blah. Alright, here we go. Oh! Oh no. Yay. We don't cry. I still have like literally no brown setups. I think we're just YOLOing this one. I'm just gonna YOLO it. Oh no, she's free. Oh no! Ow! Alright, here we go. Crazy mode. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, we just transformed the shit out of two of those people. Let's go. We're totally gonna win this. Mark it down. We're gonna win this bad boy somehow. This is not a very encouraging board, however. Stop hurting me. Alright, I could really use some brown alignment. Alright, that works. Alright, alright, alright. And now we pray. Alright? Alright? If we win this, it's totally bananas. This should not be happening. This is gonna hurt. Please, no hurty. Okay. Got this with the reds. I think we just have to go, right? We just gotta do it. Let's see what happens. Alright. No. We do have greens. It's gonna hurt our ability to loop though. But we're in YOLO mode and we do not care about such things. Oh god, I like made this the worst possible board. Here we go. No! No! Alright, we still got this. Oh yeah, that's gonna help. Oh, that helps. I don't like that troop. Okay, Scion's a little more tolerable. Yeah! Oh yeah! Come on! We're right there! We just gotta not mess up. That's fine. Yeah, buddy. How did we win that game? How did we do it, chat? That was not ours for the taking. Oh my god, this is exactly why you don't use this team. As I said before, I'm just doing it because A, I love this team, and B, I want to level up my archer, and C, this is way more fun. Since, I mean, our guild closed all the portals like a few days ago even, so I mean, there's literally no reason for me to be doing this right now aside from just helping us out on the leaderboards. Totally should have converted that, oh well. So I figured I might as well have me a good time with it. Yeah, sure. I mean, at this point I might as well just cast it on something. And do it again. It's so nice to be using Doom weapons also against an actual Doom. Like, you just like shred them every time you hit them. Yeah, I saw a handful of people using the Rowan team. They were talking about it. I mean, it totally works. I definitely noticed my event team building strategies are usually a little different than some of the other folks. Not for the better even necessarily, I just noticed they're different. I mean, I never have any trouble finishing the events, but I feel like once I get some of the cheeky weapons like a, you know, there's for your Trickster Shot or Yasmin's Pride, like I saw Tacit using something like a Yasmin's Pride with a double Ketris, like, you know, I couldn't run that team for 3 reasons. I don't have Ketris, let alone 2 Ketrises, and I don't have a Yasmin's Pride, so I think I still need to do some stuff before I can get that team. Oh, that was bad. Watch this dude just kills my whole team right now because of this Bone Storm. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I have pretty much everything that isn't like the event weapons and stuff like that. Like, I have a ton of stuff, but I'm definitely missing some of those key items. I think I'm gonna YOLO. Yeah. We win again. Alright, let me see what we're doing on this floor. Just 23. I just looked at the floor number and said that was enough, apparently. Alright, rare room. What do you guys think of the sexy new overlay? Is it distracting, or is it cool? I just like whipped it together. Hell yeah, Razor. Pulling Infernus is sick. What was it? My girlfriend pulled Infernus like out of nowhere. It was awesome. Like, getting Infernus just opens up the world, especially if you subscribe to the Sunspear Life like I do. I mean, he's basically everything. Yeah, I totally agree. I need to put more stuff at the bottom. I was thinking, like, what could I throw in there, but I didn't want to just not stream because I wasn't totally sure what I wanted to put in there yet. But I agree. All that, like, white space down there, or black space, I guess, whatever you want to call it, definitely bothers me. I want to fix that. Alright. Okay. What song is this? This feels like a 80s montage song. We're just going. We're just going. This literally feels like an 80s montage song. Like, come on. I just want some more brown. So, like, I actually ended up subscribing to that Monster Cat thing just so that way I can always have music and I don't have to worry about, like, am I going to get in trouble for playing their stuff? So, just a little cover my ass stuff. But I can filter by genre and whatnot now, so if there's, like, people that are really disliking the whole vibe of the stream, I can kind of chill it out a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got so many more bounces than I was looking for. You ready for this 4 match? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, here we go. We're going crazy town. There's so much brown. Alright, that should be enough skulls. Let's do it. Oh, no! Oh, thank God. Oh! Oh, this is insane. Why? This is the dumbest thing ever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That Drake had how much health? Like, I just blasted him down forever. I'm so tempted to use queen again. Alright, let's make it a little safer. Or do I just keep sculling people to death? Like, what the hell? Do I just never cast queen again? Alright, queen time. Alright. Alright. Yes. That's how you do that. That is how you do that. Oh my god. That just made this the best thing ever. I'm doing the epic room this time. I mean, there's kind of no stress at this point, so I don't really care. Like, it just kind of is what it is. I mean, I don't care if I lose every single one of these, but I mean, I'm trying to win as many of them as I can. It's just way more fun to do it this way, I think. We're going YOLO mode. Oh no! Alright, that's fine. Yeah, this is some white knuckle Gems of War going on. Like if Gems of War had a hardcore mode or something like that, this would be it for sure. Play something that's way too high level with a team that rains a bone storm if you mess up. That's some stuff right there. We're kind of in YOLO mode again. The nice thing is we do get that entangle at least, so we're not totally boned if we mess up. Greens again. Got the alignment there. Hell yeah. That's how we do. For folks that are just jumping on, appreciate it. Hello to everyone. As I mentioned before, I'm going to hand out a redeem code at 20 viewers. So feel free to spam your guild or whatever. I personally do not mind if they are just going to use me for the redeem code. I will accept this. Yeah, this is kind of a crap board. But they are entangled, so I guess that's fine. Alright, let's just get my manners. Alright, well actually that created perfect alignment for me, so thank you, Ms. Astral Spirit. That was wonderful. That works. We're gonna YOLO this thing. So the that guy entangles people. Oh no, we don't even have apothecary this time. All right, we're going. I think we done goofed. All right. Yeah, yeah. All right. I think this is the move. Yeah. Oh yeah. Keep going. All right, we're going YOLO. We have to. All right. I'm gonna eat a skull. It's gonna straight kill me. All right. There's nothing here. No. I can't. No. No. Oh, I actually ate a skull and lived. Alright. Possessed King. Super bouncy time. I'm almost afraid to do these matches. Alright, let's hit him for... Let's see what he... Oh my god, there was a skull right there. I didn't even see it. Oh, I deserve to lose. Oh, I straight... Oh, yeah. Yeah? Yeah, But yeah, the Doomglaive is the thing that is actually doing the entangle. So like when it casts, it'll actually do a Leaf Storm and then do an entangle on top of it. So as far as the Doom weapons go, it's actually like one of the best, I think. I'd say it's between it and Doomblade, the blue one. Both of them are extremely good. Like the Doomblade is doing the freeze property. The only thing that blows about Doomblade is that it has a failure like built into it. So you can potentially have it create a blue gem in the middle of the like 4 or 5 match of skulls that you were trying to create. So Doomblade is kind of this weird, like it's an amazing weapon, but it totally screws you sometimes. Doomglaive is perfectly safe. Like it entangles, it creates a Leaf Storm, it even drains a little mana, I believe. So as far as the Doom weapons go, it's super legit. Alright, well this was way easier than last time. Let's just try it. Sure. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to go. Floor 25. Man, we got some good floors. Rare, epic, and legendary. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of Doom weapons that do that. It's actually super annoying. Like, it's one of those things where I debated even leveling it up to that level, because the whole create a gem thing can totally screw you over. The problem is, of course, like, the weapon gets its freeze property, I believe, after that, so you kind of have no choice. Like, if you want to use the weapon effectively, you have to take it. Yeah, I think the area where downgrading would be the most obvious would be something like Mountain Crusher. Like, for some people just starting out, like, they might want to run Mountain Crusher without the Dust Storm part of it, and it's kind of frustrating once you level it all the way up. I'm not even sure. I don't think I've used Summer's Fury very much. What's the one on there that you don't like? Oh god. Wait, so it creates like 6 red gems and then it destroys one? That seems kind of awkward. I think Summer's Fury is the one that only creates like 6, right? Unless it also creates gems as part of its spellcast, like in the attributes or whatever. That's definitely a weapon that I haven't used very much. I think I'm just gonna yellow that. Cool. Super cool. Yeah, I was pretty pumped that I got my Dragonguard video up. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember looking at it like when I was leveling my Sunspear trying to find a weapon, but I wasn't able to force myself to use it. It just didn't seem like it was going to be that effective. Actually, I saw Tasset was using a very cool variant of the team. He might have been using it for a while now. I'm not sure, but hey, Chongi, how's it going, man? I saw him using a Mirage Queen to give the elementals an extra 50%, so the Sunbird actually starts with 6 mana. So that's actually pretty smart. That makes a lot of sense. We're not in the best of scenarios. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Crazy Town. Oh! Sweet Jesus. Purples. Yeah. 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 Oh my god. Alright. We got greens. Do that. Keep the party flying. Alright. That should be enough skulls. I'm gonna get cocky and click this guy. Alright, here we go. Yeah. This song's pretty sweet. I'm actually safe right now. Uh-oh. Alright, that's fine. I can handle all that. Transform it? Yeah! Why not? That's safe. That's not good. Alright, here we go. And we got some purple. And we YOLO. And we get rewarded for our madness. So hooray for us. Yeah! So that's how you win that event. With teams that make no sense. Yeah, I think it's all the song. So Yurlai is kind of like pretty much only ever used as a setup for Scorpius. So if you have Scorpius, you're a happy guy, but if you don't have Scorpius, then yeah, Yurlai's pretty much not really used in any capacity, unfortunately. I mean, people basically just use her for the passive poison everybody on 4/5s. So without that, it's kind of nothing special, unfortunately. That's the worst feeling in the world when you get a mythic and it's just not what you were expecting. Yeah. Ah, sorry, man. Oh, thank God. I was like, I need some bouncing. Greens. I'm just gonna YOLO it. I don't even care. Why not? This game shouldn't be rewarding me for this, but... as far as mythics, so I mean, obviously, like, Obsidius and Infernus come, like, straight to mind. Like, it's really nice that you already have TPK, Iron Gut, and Wild Queen. Like, you've already got some sick, like, top-tier mythics. I also love how you parentheses the Shade of Zorn. It's like, if you can call it that. Oh no, this is gonna be a problem. I think I die, right? I'm pretty sure I just straight die if I use my skull damage on that guy. Think we in trouble. Hey Bjorn, how's it going? I'm totally making that Archer video, by the way. I'm playing Archer right now, just for you. Alright, here we go. Let's kill ourselves. Ow. Oh wow. We're still alive somehow. There we go. Knew we would die. Alright, this is where we go straight to Crazy Town. We're not even gonna wait. Oh no! Oh no! And entangled. Oh no! Alright. For folks just tuning in to stream, no, this is not a serious team that I'm using right now. So, please don't attempt to copy this if you're going to be doing this. I mean, this is over, but I just want to see... Why would they do this? Can we slowly kill them? We only have 600 and something damage to do. This is with an Archer class right now. So I'm basically using Archer to just like cheese the event, like just because, as I mentioned before, like our guild is done with the event already. So at this point, I'm just like playing for funsies. So yeah, I'm running with Archer to just like insta kill people with Wild Queen and Doomglaive. Yeah, I don't want to give up. But this is, this would be a... Alright, yeah. That's the end of the fun. I was like, if I somehow could win with a single troop, that would be bananas. Like, that's just absolutely bananas. Alright. Let's get that apothecary flowing, and then get the party started. Alright. Green. No. I want to do something, but I cannot. No. Are we in YOLO territory already? Oh yeah, this team is not a tower team, or this is not a Tower of Doom team in any capacity. So please, again, nobody do this. Just lethaled each other. Alright, here we go. We got Apothecary with no health. We got the Bone Storm flowing. We are in crazy mode. We have won with this before. We're totally doing it. Let's go. Yeah? Alright. More. More. Alright, we got one down. We're going more. Ooh, that's scary. No. They can't hit me right now, though. That's a terrible move. I don't know, I get no benefit from taking this. It's just delaying. Let's delay. Ah! Ah! Why? Queen, save us! That was the most sad thing ever. This could be safe. No, it's not. Oh no. Alright, here we go. We were so close that time. Oh man, that does so much damage. Here, take 36 more. Oh man. I was so pumped too. Alright. Just, oh. That was feeling good until that happened. We are not giving up. This Gloomleaf is murdering us though, because we lose our Doomglaive straight up. Even if I like made this a crazy mythical battle, it wouldn't even matter. It would just kill me anyway. I just need a barrier up there. But that's not how we roll with this team. That's not how we do it. We're going hard mode, and we're gonna force our way through this thing whether it kills us or not. Alright, let's just kill our hero right away. Bow. Wait, I died and then this guy did not die? So I just ate enough personal damage that I died, huh? Alright. Well, now I'm gonna lose my Apothecary on top of it. Now we're just... What? This was not a fun one at all. Just transform people for kicks at this point. Alright, we have to figure out how to get past this, and I found the way. It is that way. We did it, boys. We killed it. 26. Hey, legendary. I mean, it was a tough fight. We did it. I can't believe we won. Yeah, Archer class in general, the insta-kill ability is really, really nice. Like, you can build insanely effective lineups around it. It's like bananas. But now that we don't have to deal with insta-killing ourselves because of Gloomleaf, we can actually have fun again. Stupid Gloomleaf messing with our excitement. Looks like we are about halfway to Redeem Code Town. As I mentioned before, we're getting redeem codes out at the 20 mark. I believe in us. We can do this. I'm gonna go in yellow. No? Alright, that's fine. I'm good with that. There's, like, no apothecary funness to be had here. Alright, now we're in Scary Land. Kinda need to do something here. See, that's no good. But I kinda have to do it. I'm just... Oh, lordy. This is like the rage cast of TPK. I'm super jealous that you have Earth's Fury. Like, the moment I see an Earth's Fury or a Trickster's Shot for that $5 deal or craftable, I'm just like diving on it. I mean, it kind of makes all the events pretty farmable by default. Like, you know, it's like Mang in that respect. Like, you basically just, you know, do whatever you need to do, build around it, and then win, kind of thing. So, I mean, I am insanely jealous. Unfortunately, when I started playing, those weapons had already come and gone. So I am deeply envious of all the folks that have them. I will join you, though. I will ensure that I get those weapons. Yeah, I think I saw that. I was looking at Terran's World and saw that the Kingdom, I forget which one it was, but it's totally coming up not too far from now, which is going to be great. Oh, that sucked. I mean, granted, it didn't really suck, but... Alright, we got alignment. Kill it. Alright. More killing. Basically, like, whenever you hear people talking about, like, the really awesome weapons, what all of them do is destroy all their armor and then give your team some benefit. So, like, Yasmin's Pride will single target, destroy armor, and then get everybody on your team a bunch of health from the armor destroyed. Earth's Fury is doing a similar thing, where it's destroying all the armor and then giving everybody on your team a bunch of attack based on that. And then Trickster's Shot is doing the same thing, where it's destroying the armor and then giving the hero that much magic. So once it has all of that magic, you know, every single shot of Trickster's Shot after that is just, like, more and more insane. So basically those weapons, like, they scale so nicely that events become a lot more palatable, because you'll always have, like, options as far as scaling weapons. Right now the general public just has Mang, and Mang is obviously great, but Mang is nothing in comparison to those other weapons, because they don't require skulls to do what you need them to do. So yeah, those weapons are definitely OP. Of those, I would say it would either be Famine or Orpheus. It really just comes down to, like, what you would want. Like, Famine and Orpheus are actually kind of polar opposites now that I think about it. Like, Orpheus is all about hard single target nuke and then having that passive cleanse all the time. He also gives people mana when he casts, so he's pretty cool. I actually like Force of Orpheus a lot. And then Famine's just, like, draining all the other team's mana. I never really thought about how polar opposite those two are, so that's kind of funny, actually. But yeah, it would definitely be one of those two. I would not craft Suna or Avatar or Guard. Guard's Avatar is just super lackluster. I know some people are obsessed with them. Admittedly, I think... So here's my theory. It's not even a theory. Here's what's up. So, like, the reason I've found that people disagree with tier lists as heavily as they do is because everybody plays the game... Oh my god, we're facing Gloomleaf, I just noticed. Everyone plays the game differently. So, and it's not differently in the sense that, like, some people like this kind of troop and some people like that kind of troop. When I say differently, like, what's actually happening is that people only play for events, and some people play for PvP. So, like, I'm one of the players that plays for PvP a lot. Like, when I'm playing the game, like, I'm doing the events as my thing that I need to do throughout the week to help the guild, and, like, when it comes to the events, I obviously do everything that I can to be participating, successful, all that fun stuff. But to me, that's, like, not as much the fun part. For me, like, the fun part is really the PvP. So, like, whenever I'm making tier lists or talking about troops, I'm almost always analyzing them from like a PvP perspective first. And I think that's why you see people say things like Guard's avatar is good, Tesla's awesome. Like, people that are talking about these troops that I find next to no value in, I've realized that the reason is purely because they're a very event-oriented player. They just like to play events, and PvP is kind of this other thing that exists. Whereas for me, PvP is kind of like the thing, and then the events are kind of the other thing that exists. So once I had that realization, I kind of chilled out a little bit when I saw people saying weird stuff about certain troops, because I just like aggressively disagreed with people on where they were placing some troops. But once I had that realization that, okay, the reason they like this stuff so much is because like they're only thinking of events. So like High King Iron Gut, you know, everyone, of course, High King Iron Gut is great. Like, don't get me wrong. But the reason that people are like, he's straight up like S tier is because they're event-oriented troops. So, I mean, it's kind of like, okay, well, now I understand. Like, if all you cared about is events, then yeah, he's like one of the best event-based troops you can possibly get. Ryan, what everyone likes about Guard's avatar is that if you have troops that can pump up armor, like, you can basically just like infinitely scale his armor and then just like blast everybody for a ton of damage. So that's why everyone likes Guard's avatar. It's the same thing, like, you know how everyone gets like Rowain and just like blasts off Rowain with like a pumped up armor? Like, they do basically the exact same thing with Guard's avatar. So from that perspective, people like it. But when I look at Guard's avatar, what I see is a troop that has no loot potential, is very specific to a specific kind of enemy, and admittedly requires too much setup to cast. Like, so it's kind of, when you're thinking of it from a PvP perspective, like, he's always going to be garbage. Like, he's always going to be bad. So, like, to me, he's just never going to be a troop I really super care about. Like, even when it comes to events, like, I don't find him all that inspiring, because the same team building principles that you use for PvP definitely apply to events. Like, if I had a lineup here that had trouble with mana generation, like, I'm going to get schooled by these guys because they're just going to be casting way more than I'm going to be casting. So, like, you still have to be building very effective teams in both situations, but I noticed that the bag of tricks that people use for events is just very different than the bag of tricks that I like to use. So I was actually very happy that I've made this realization. Like, I remember I was talking about it in guild chat with other people, and I was like, okay, now this all makes sense to me. Let's just keep doing that. I feel like there was enough there to just straight do that. Blah. It's not that. That's the archer class for you. You just straight gank people for no reason. Cool. This is just yet another reason why the Possessed King is the greatest troop alive. Oh no, we lost him. Just gonna do it anyway. Hooray. Alright, so we're gonna figure this out together. The question was, what do they use to buff armor? This is how much I don't use these teams. I just do not use these kinds of teams. So, increase skill points, we're gonna go base rarity, I'm gonna type in the word armor. He's no good, no good, no good. He's doing it himself. This could do armor, I'd assume. Yeah, so this could be someone that you're using to pump armor. Humans. I believe Tesla's a human, so that would also synergize with Tesla, so people are probably using St. Astra's one of them, although I don't feel like that's fast enough. There must be someone that, like, destroys it and gives everybody armor based on it or something like that. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Alright, so this is something. Spark Grinder is somebody. So let's show all. I'm gonna just look at Mr. Guard. Divine Knight. Gaining boosted by armor. Yeah, I'm not super sure what everyone's like using, if there's like a specific weapon that they're using to do it or not. I've never run the Rowain teams. I've never run those kinds of teams at all. So it's kind of like whatever they might be using. I know that there's a weapon, this guy. So this will just double an ally's armor. So it's possible that someone could be using this to like just do something like that. I don't think there's any other major armor pumping things. Oh yeah, this is something. So people were definitely using Shield of Ursaka. I remember seeing that. This was something that people were using to give them a bunch of armor, boosted by all enemy attack. Okay, so this is the perfect item, actually. So if you have Guard's Avatar, this is exactly what you use. So you use this shield, and you can just picture the other team has, like, let's just say 300 armor, 300 health. So we cast this guy. It's a 2-to-1 boost ratio. So the moment I cast this on Guard's Avatar, he's getting 300 times 4. So we're talking 1200, so 600. So he's getting 600 armor at that point. So 600 armor with Guard's Avatar. 600 armor boost is 2-to-1. So he's going to be doing 300 damage to all with each cast. That's why people like him so much. So there you go. If you're running a Rowain team, or if you're running Guard's Avatar, Shield of Ursaka, that's your guy. That's why people actually rate him as highly when it comes to events, things like that. So when I think of it from that perspective, I'm gonna have to make a mental note. I will put him up a little higher because that combo can theoretically get pretty sick. He's still super low tier though. In a PvP context, he's absolute trash. But in events, I'll give it to him. He's got some value. I also super like this song. Alright, I think we're going to do our first spin of the wheel here. So, I made this dumb little wheel spinny widget thing. And this is going to determine what class I play. So, here we go. And Dragonguard. Wow! I just made a video for that. What are the odds? Alright, so we're going Dragonguard. So hopefully you saw my Dragonguard guide. I actually just posted this. Dragonguard I think is actually a super sweet class. It kind of does everything. It banishes people on 4/5s. It gets 40% skull reduction. If you put Infernus in your team, you're going to be burning people, which will get you the triple skull damage on top of that. So like as far as a team that I would recommend, the team that I showed off in the video was actually this one. So, if any of you has any interest in using that team, that's my Dragonguard team. Insanely effective. And my video kind of goes over in detail everything about the Dragonguard class, but overall, Dragonguard is just kind of awesome. I think of it kind of like a Sunspear, and it feels a lot like a Sunspear. Like, I mean, just straight up dead. I mean, that's pretty sick. Especially when you're running Infernus, because you'll have the constant firestorms rolling with it on top of it. So, I mean, they're all immune to burning, that's what's going on. I was like, what is the deal here? So, I mean, Dragonguard, like, super, super sick. This is pretty damn great. We're also, like, 5 or 6 away from a redeem code, so feel free to spam your guildmates and tell them to hop on in. We've actually got 2 to give away, so we'll set another thing after that. And then the reason the Possessed King is really nice is because it kind of makes up for one of the things that Dragonguard's missing. Yes, I'm glad you asked that, Razor, because I was having that debate with myself a lot, actually. Because they do play very, very, very similar. And the main reason you would run a Sunspear, or I'm sorry, a Dragonguard over a Sunspear, is kind of for the reason that we just watched. So this guy takes tons of skull reduction. Well, I guess I can't see it in here. It's in his, yeah, it's right here, actually. Oh my god. Skull reductions. So this is actually really nice, and the fact that he can magic pump himself is also really nice. These are 2 things that Sunspear cannot do. Sunspear also cannot have access to banishment, so when I'm running this team lineup, for instance, these guys are blessing themselves constantly. Every single time I do a 4 or 5 match, I take the bless off. So I'm going to leave these skulls here because I'm not really afraid of taking that damage. Like, I'm set up to take damage pretty well. I'm not as set up to take all of that, but... So, like, the moment I cast this, all these barriers, enchants, blesses, like, they're all gone. And now I can just go back to skull bashing people. Whereas if I was running this with Sun Spear, all the people that are blessed, like, I can't hit them anymore with my triple skull damage. So, like, that's where this team with a Dragonguard is actually really, really nice versus a Sun Spear. Like, to me, Banishment is, like, the big make or break with the 40% skull reduction. So, it kind of gives you just, like, another way of playing a Sun Spear with, like, a different kit, kind of. Running it with Infernus just gives you all the options that you would possibly need from that regard. So, it's actually really, really cool. I'm a big fan. Hey, Corn. How's it going, man? You got in before the redeem code. Congrats to you, my friend. We're handing it out at 20. Alright, we're gonna go again. What do we got? I can't wait till this lands on a class that I've never used, like Plaguelord. Holy shit. Alright, so I never used Plaguelord. Here we go. We're gonna make me a Plaguelord class. I'll just keep messing around with my lab team. Level 5. At least we got its traits. Impact. Oh, these are so bad. Alright. Steal when I'm doing purples. What are we? We're human, right? Yeah, human. Ryan, I'm with you. Yeah, Corn, I just decided to add this, like, wheel thing that's gonna force me to play with classes that I don't normally play as. So this time we got that Plaguelord life. So we're human. I don't really like any human troops. There's not really a lot of synergy with human troops. I think I don't have any cool effects, so I'm basically just playing with, like, a dead class right now. So whenever we get a dead class, we can use, like, one of my classic just, like, team leveling builds. So... this is what I would end up using if I don't have anything good with this class, and it's going to take me too long to build something competent with them. I can level them up with something like this. This team's just going to be effective with, like, everything, so it doesn't really matter. I think that's my banner as well. So when I'm leveling up a class, I'll do something like this, where I'm just chucking that class into a team composition that I know works with essentially any team. Like, you could think of, like, the Divine Ishbala team, like the whole Rope Dart nonsense. Like, that's a team that will work with more or less, like, every class. It's not really going to super matter what class you run it with. So if you're trying to just level something up, it's nice to have, like, a handful of those pocket teams that you know are just going to be good with, like, pretty much everything. Kinda don't want to deal with this guy. Can we just get rid of it? No. Can you? Alright, there we go. Got the alignment I needed. They're just gonna die. Alright, level 6 Plaguelord. We did it, boys. Alright, let's see. Definitely do not want to keep playing Plaguelord. Bard? Oh lordy! Alright. Bard team. I haven't played with Bard in a long ass time. So we're going to equip us some Bard. We're immediately going to start looking for yellow troops. We're going to go base rarity sort. Actually, I know I'm just going to put Mercy in it. Because I absolutely want that yellow. Dat yellow though. Alright, so yellow troops that are awesome. Who do we got? Let's just make a guards champion team for kicks. Because I know he goes well with Mercy. And he's yellow. This would be stupid. Can we just make like a weird yellow team? What weapon would I even want with this? Oh man. What the hell weapon would I even want with this? There's like no synergy whatsoever there. Definitely don't want to use rope dart. I mean, I could use rope dart. Can I use rope? Alright, let's just try it. Why not? And let's get us some yellow banner action. I like this song. Hell yeah. That's our boy. Alright, Bard team. It's just like that. We go Bard. So I definitely want to prioritize getting this guy. Oh god, I need to look at what talents I've picked. I have the 15% mana one. We are going to be in some serious trouble if we don't get some sick alignment soon, though. Because that team is not going to wait for us. Alright, that helps. Alright, now we pray. Alright, that kinda worked. Definitely not going to be able to skull it down. Let's just hope for some board mix-up. Yeah, there we go. So that's another sneaky thing you can think about as you're making your teams is, what are those little side effects that these things do? Like, I know Rope Dart destroys a couple gems, so I basically just took a shot that it was going to actually destroy anything to give me a board to play with. Definitely comes in handy when you can just remember those little tidbits. Really don't care if this guy gets hit with skulls, so I'm just gonna keep trying to fill up my team. What kind of team is this? Like, why? Dun, dun. Yeah, this team's too slow. I need more mana. Like, Worldbreaker definitely wouldn't be the choice for this one. Let's just pop that barrier. That's not the mana we want. These are not the droids you're looking for. Alright, well that was fun. Let's just keep her going. Ooh. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll get the heroic sniper up top here. Yeah, this team I would have gotten smoked by pretty much like any other normal team. Rope Dart was not the choice. Although this is super trolly with this guy like gaining like holy what? What is going on? Like what is this? Oh my god. Can you imagine if that was double? Like, so he's getting 2 stats every turn. I did not take 50 turns, I'm pretty positive. It's just kind of hilarious. This guy becomes like a Guardian Crown after a little bit. Chat, we are 4 viewers away from that redeem code. Everybody get pumped. Alright, that's enough of the Bard class. What else we got? Warden! Oh man, I'm kind of excited about that. I haven't played around with Warden in a while. So, Warden, if you don't know, is like a beast class. You can totally run Warden with like any of those kinds of teams that you like. So like, they'll start with the Leaf Storm, so you go like Leprechaun, then you throw in like a Doomed Glaive, or actually, you know, let's Essence this one. I'll go your Essence. Then you get your, Possess King? Do I just go stupid mode? Yeah, sure. Let's type a little more words than that. So if you were trying to make like a proper Warden team, you would want to be using Beasts. You know what, let's just do that. I could show you guys the stock team, but let's make a weird Beast team. You've all seen an Essence of Evil team. You don't need to see that again. Let's see what we can make with some Beastie Boys. Alright, so I like this. I like that. I need damage. I think we're going straight up Doomglaive. That'll get us a Leaf Storm, that'll give us lots of green. Should do enough damage to punch through. I'll get barriers on these 3. That'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. So then we'll go banners. Let's go green, of course. Green, purple. Yeah, boy. So, Warden team. Let's go. Hey, Goober, how's it going, man? Chungy, I totally missed your question before. I was looking for a Discord bot that will post on our channel when I'm streaming. Oh, man. I do not know, admittedly, if there's a bot that you can find that'll let you know when I'm personally streaming, unfortunately. But if you find out, let me know, because that would be sick. Alright, so now that we've got Wolfgarok up, with his all... no? Oh yeah, that was way better. So now we're gonna see if we can get anybody low enough for Wolfgarok to do something. Up to 31. Let's go greens. Why? Yes, I did show my Doom Tower team, although the team that I was showing is not one that you would want to use. I was doing it just for kicks and excitement and fun. It is not at all a team you would ever want to emulate. I was basically using like a green like archer team, which is absolutely not a team that you want to be using. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try it. This person... oh no! Why you barrier yourself? Oh, I just saw that match right there. See, I wish I had banishment on this one. Oh no, and now we're gonna like summon and scale. Alright, we're on a clock. And Wolfgarok is not gonna help us. I need to do enough damage to hurt somebody but not kill them so I can eat somebody. That's the game plan right now. That should eat. So now we broke the barrier, so let's get rid of Lust at least. Alright, so now we're in a pretty good spot. I just need to get my greens and then hurt people before this guy just keeps doing this to me to death. Ow. Ow! Stop! Wolfgarok's not going to be able to do this by himself. I don't know, see, that's a loss right there. See, this is the problem with Wolfgarok. It is just not a good troop in this regard. So the normal Warden partner, and if you watched... actually, no, I did make a video about this, but I talked about it in my class guide. Forest Guardian is really the one you want to be using, because he's a beast. All beasts will start with 50% mana. So this is immediately going to make this team a lot faster by default. And actually, this team with just that swap is actually pretty perfect. We care a little less about yellow, though. Or about purple. Show me... yeah. So this is another pure Warden team. I think that'll be the gimmick with the Wheel of Death, is I'm not allowed to switch off it until I win something. With a team that isn't like a straight cookie cutter team. That makes more sense to me, I think. I'm gonna do this for setup purposes. No brown alignment. What are we doing? Purples, green to brown. I mean, just pop some bottles, see what we get. All right, so now we're in Happy Town. We actually have that again. Man, not having bouncing gems is rough. Alright, that is a lot of green. Thank you. Do it again. Oh yeah. Alright, now we got purple alignment. And I could just abuse the eye a little bit here. So like the nice thing about casting this is that since it actually entangles somebody, you can totally abuse this, where the AI is going to just get caught trying to match gems that are skulls, but they're not going to do anything. So if you're ever looking to get some of that sweet AI abuse, it's a really nice weapon for that too. My goal would be to have them not cast Ketris. That would be swell. That'll kill it. It's the Possess... The Possess King's just gonna solo my whole team? Not top tier. My ass. Alright, I'm just gonna start putting damage on him. Just gotta make sure he doesn't win somehow. I mean, getting Wrath is pretty legit. I'll take that. No. 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 Alright, so we're in a scenario where we're taking damage no matter what. But we got Wrath, so we're good to go. Oh no, we actually lost viewers. That was the opposite of where that was supposed to go. Oh well, they get to miss this action. Rune Priest. Some dwarf action? Alright. Dwarf action, that's where it's at. Alright, just because I'm a kind and gentle man, once we get back up to 15, I'll hand out the code. People have been hanging around for a while. I don't want to totally screw people over. Don't want to be that guy. Let's try and make a team with Stonehammer. I can't stand it, but let's try it. This makes sense, that makes sense. Weapon, not Crusher. What are you making a mix of again? Red? Crossbow? I guess. Go away. Jesus. That might work. Class. Rune Priest. Clearly have not played it in a little while. I don't really care about Barrier. Alright. Rune Priest team. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see how we do. Make it harder on myself? Oh my god. I want that Doom crossbow flowing. See, I don't want that. Yeah. Now I'm a happy boy. So now we get to do some fun stuff. That's not it, but we can do fun stuff now. So this is always my complaint when it comes to Mr. Bloodhammer. You can see how hard he's like mana blocking everybody underneath him. So you just kind of create this scenario where it's just so hard for you to do cool stuff. What's gonna loop? Bap. Rune Priest. That's some good times. Oh, come on. Titan. Let's just make a loopy-ass Titan team then. I'm gonna go with the Giant. I actually really like the team. Straight up, this team is actually really fun. If you watched my Titan Guide video, like, this as a Titan team is actually super fun. Of course, the problem with it is that, actually that banner's perfect. The loop potential is kind of messed up. So you have two troops that don't loop in any capacity, but you're just getting a lot of passive magic pumping coming out of this. So like, this is the worst team to be fighting, admittedly. So that's pretty rough. But we shall see. They're gonna blow up the board, but I've got a... What kind of team is this? I mean, I guess that was a Quillen, I believe. But even if it was, that's kind of an awkward... I don't know if I like that setup. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's fine. Alright. We're in Mountain Crusher land. Popping some barriers. I'm just gonna freeze them so they don't loop me to death. Oh, that was fun. That was an exciting anticipation. 28, 42. 42, so straight up 70. Hell yeah to that. What, 15? Yeah, for folks who don't know, once we hit 15, I'm gonna hand out a code, so definitely not a good time to run away. You can run away like 10 seconds after, but the code is gonna be right there. I should have just casted Mountain Crusher again, honestly. They're just keeping you on your toes. So this is kind of like a weird-ass Titan team. Like, this is a pure Titan team versus all the other Titan teams, which are just like random-ass teams. Titan, of course, is just amazing everywhere, so you don't have to try super hard. Necromancer? Come on. Oh my god. I think I was trying to make some epic Necromancer team before. I had this whole idea where you would, like, sacrifice your guy right off the bat, so that way you could, or no, that was Death Knight. Death Knight is what I was trying to do that with. Necromancer. These are... I am working with nothing. Alright, so we're gonna go Pharaoh Sarah team. Because I feel like making a Pharaoh Sarah PvP team right now. So... get that Pharaohs, we get that Mab. We get the Possessed King. Because of course you do. This team actually works pretty nicely, actually. Yeah, I think... Is it Jar? Do I want Jar? Yeah, I want Jar. I think I want Jar. Definitely want Jar. So that means I'm gonna go to this one. We're going Jar up in this. That's the team. I ended up using a bunch of souls. I forget even why. I think I was just leveling up something, and then I got a bunch of souls, or I used a bunch of souls. Alright, so this team is kind of doing some weird stuff. Not having 50% mana start's kind of not cool. But we got our Jar, so we're happy. Just have to hope. There we go. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna Jar it. Could really use a 4-5 match right now. There we go. I was gonna say, I need to start freezing something or we're gonna have trouble. Let's do that. Wisp is kind of annoying. Like, I don't think Wisp is a great team to use on offense, because it's kind of like... It's kind of weird. Like, think of Wisp as like a goblin, basically, because it functions more or less exactly like goblins do, where it does something annoying and then you get an extra turn. I have not been able to build an effective lineup with Wisp in it. But it's admittedly not a bad troop. Like, on paper, it shouldn't be so bad, because you can imagine, theoretically, like, you're looking at a board and then he'll be able to create 4 or 5 matches where one wasn't before. So, I mean, that's always obviously cool. But I find building around him in offense is pretty hard to do. So, I don't love Wisp, but Charm in general is a really disgusting mechanic. Like, obviously you've fought against Lust before, and Lust is a total piece of trash. Charm in general is pretty strong, but I think it's only strong when it's passively on someone like Lust, because offensively, Charm doesn't have any kind of loop potential, so that makes it a much weaker mechanic. The only troop that has the loop potential is that Wisp, and admittedly I don't find Wisp to be that compelling of a troop to try and build around, so kind of makes it complicated. Wisp is like, I don't know, mid-tier. You can definitely do some weird, annoying stuff with it, but I wouldn't necessarily call it like that amazing. So whenever you get a green mana team like a Shaman, like your mind should immediately jump to someone like Leprechaun, because you're going to start with the Leaf Storm, and the only way you can get green mana flowing faster is with somebody like Leprechaun, so that's definitely where you'd want to go with that. I think we're gonna go I mean, we could just do some of that with a green. I mean, this is basically that Archer team, only worse because Archer is way better. No to any of that. Well, that was cute of them. The other not good thing about running this team specifically is that without Apothecary, your loops are not as nearly awesome. So that's a little less fun. We just transform people for funsies. Now we're just gonna do some more stuff for funsies. I'm finding that that's really what the Wild Queen's all about, is just like actually having fun when you're playing, because she just makes the game so ridiculous. Frost Mage! That's an easier one. So obviously Frost Mage, super loop heavy, you just want to be looping your face off. Normally when I think Frost Mage, Jar is a much better weapon to be using, since Frost Mage synergizes more nicely with blue. You'll find a lot of freeze-oriented troops are using blue stuff. I like Glaceon above them, so that's going to create a ton of blue on top of all the blue that this is making. I might try and just put like Megavore below him. Like, this will be dumb. This theoretically can just kill people for no reason. Browns and blues is my jam. More blue than brown, yep. So there's our Frost Mage team. Bum, bum. And we get the 50% mana start, which just makes Frost Mage even cooler. Well, that was mighty convenient. We just straight killed some guy below. I'm just gonna pop some bottles. So the mythics in the Forge kind of are on a rotation, so kind of like, since TPK was just in the Forge, you can kind of expect to see him again, like, unfortunately, probably like 4 weeks from now, like 4 or 5 weeks from now. It's probably when you'll see him back, so you've got enough time to hopefully get enough diamonds to snag him that time around. But definitely somebody that you want, because he's pretty darn great. That's actually what this channel is. This channel is just a Possessed King advertisement. I'm just trying to get everybody up on the Possessed King train. So yeah, that team is pretty sick. Yeah, I turned the latency, like, so apparently there's latency options you can choose, and I picked normal latency before when it was bad, and this time around I actually just bumped it up, so that way, I bumped it to, like, lower latency, so that way we could actually talk to each other. So that's kind of a thing that seems kind of nice to do. Tidecaller is definitely a cool class to mess around with, actually. Tidecaller, I think, is kind of underrated. Like, I want to invest some time in them, because of course they submerge themselves, they explode, so they get that natural looping stuff straight from that. And then this cleansing yourself is, like, super nice, and the snap freeze is really nice, and the 50% mana start's really nice. So they're kind of like a cool variant of Titan. It's like a Titan that doesn't get barriers, but submerges and has a freeze, and cleanses itself. So, Tidecaller is really, really cool. We can try and make a, Tidecaller specific team, why not? So what, Merfolk? There's not that great of Merfolk, unfortunately. But Azora is always fun, so we're definitely going to do Azora. Yeah, we'll just do that team, actually. That's totally going to be fine. Oh, against this. Azora is actually great against this. So, if you're not familiar, Azora's Dispel is the same thing as Banishment, so Banishment is going to be able to take off the barrier that's on that guy and the, not enchant, the bless that's on that guy. So that's actually super nice. So all we gotta do is get our mana. But we gotta fight against this mana burn first. But since we cleanse ourselves, that's at least pretty cool. I have no cleanse for the death marks though, so that's unfortunate. But you see, his thing came right off, so that was actually super nice. That's not the play. So basically with this team, I'm just praying for insta-kills with Megavore, because I'm gonna have trouble killing any other way. How did I almost miss that? Could just try and transform it away. That would have been fun. Alright. I'm back to being confused again. Does this guy not run it stealthy? It's level 11! Oh my god, I could have killed this guy so much easier before if I just paid attention. What the hell? So what to say, I'm like, why is this guy not stealthy right now? Son of a bitch. These people trying to cash in on that train. I feel very bad for this guy. This is somebody that like heard this team's amazing and made it, but doesn't even have Orb Weaver level to do it. We're also getting like some of the worst luck ever. It's just a Azora cast. It's a Azora cast again. Let's make everybody stupid. Do it again. Get stupid. Probably shouldn't be playing around too hard. Actually, they have an Arachnid Weaver. That's probably not super smart to be super fun time right now. But I can't help myself. It's just more fun. I was gonna say, one of these has to get it. Alright, now we can deal with Weaver blowing up everybody and casting a sun's... or, oh, that's less fun. Why you gotta be like that? Watch me totally lose now. That's totally going to be how this goes. Dispelling is going to do nothing for me. Don't really care about that. I wish I had realized that that guy was running a super low level version of that before. Wowzers. What do you do it to? The two strongest? Nope. Kinda want to kill the web spinner first, because if that web spinner gets loose, that's gonna be a problem. That's a problem. Alright, now we just need some skulls. We don't need that though. We Azured him so bad he does no damage now. Alright, I'm less afraid. That's kinda hilarious. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Well, I think I'm probably going to call the stream there, but since you guys stuck around this whole time, you guys totally deserve a redeem code anyway, just because you guys are the best. So I'll hand you guys out a redeem code right now. Feel free to share it with your friends. Let me just jump in and grab it. Boom, boom. That's not it. That's the one right there. It's always super awesome seeing you guys. I love watching people that are commenting on my videos, like jumping in on stream. Feel like we're a happy little family. I appreciate that, Corin. Yeah, I'm grinding over here, trying to do what I can. I got the stream overlay going on, try and get myself a little fancier, so that way my dumb face isn't like blocking everything on the planet. Also in an unofficial donation battle with this man here. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the stream this time around. But thank you guys all for hopping in, of course, as always. But look forward to getting you guys some more video content, doing some more streams, chatting with you guys on the boards, in Discord, wherever you guys may be. If there's Gems of War being discussed, I'll be there. But thanks as always for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.